Hi friends, today's topic of discussion is seasonal variation. Seasonal variation is one of the component of time series, measurement of seasonal variations. The short-term fluctuations observed in a time series data, particularly in a specified period, usually within a year, are called seasonal variations. Study of seasonal variation help businessmen, producers, sellers for planning their operations. The four methods mainly used to determine seasonal variations are method of simple averages, ratio to moving average method, ratio to trend method, link relative method. Next one, uses of studying seasonal variation. A study of seasonal variation of a time series is useful for the following purposes. First one, to analyze seasonal pattern in short period of time series. Second one, once seasonal factor is known, it can be eliminated and thus the effect of cyclic or irregular forces affecting the series can be studied. Once the effect of seasonal variation is studied, it can be adjusted to get correct idea of trend. Seasonal factor can be used to have proper scheduling in business and economic activities so as to adjust with the seasonal changes. When the data are expressed annually, seasonal variation cannot be understood. Monthly or quarterly data will exhibit seasonal movements. For example, the sales of notebook will be maximum during the month of June. Since in June schools reopen, the sales will be very poor in October. Therefore, every month of each year is a season for some activity. Similarly, every quarter is a season for certain activities. So, variation taking place in activities from one season to another are to be measured. To study such a seasonal variation, we compute seasonal indices. Method of simple average. For determining the seasonal variations, seasonal data are necessary. The steps in the calculation of seasonal indices are the following. First one, the data are arranged seasonal wise in chronological order. The total of the values of each season is found. From each total, average of the season is found. Seasonal averages are total and the total is divided by the number of seasons to get the grand average. Seasonal indices of different seasons are calculated using the formula seasonal indices equal to seasonal average divided by grand average into 100. Next, we are considering a problem. Calculate the seasonal variation indices from the data given below. So, some years and the quarter values are given. So, the first step is the data are arranged seasonal wise in chronological order. Then we need to calculate the total value of each season. For example, quarter 1 3.7 plus 3.7 plus 4 plus 3.3. So the total is 14.7. Similarly, the other quarter values total is calculated. Quarter 2, the total value is 16.5. Quarter 3 is 14. Quarter 4 is 14.2. Then the next step we need to calculate the average. So in the quarter 1 the average value is 14.7 divided by 4, that is 3.675. Similarly, the average values corresponding to quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4 is 4.125, 3.5, 3.55. Then we need to find the grand averages. Here the grand average is 3.675 plus 4.125 plus 3.5 plus 3.55, which is equal to 14.85 divided by 4 equal to 3.7125. After calculating grand average, we can calculate seasonal variation index by using the formula quarterly average divided by grand average into 100. Seasonal variation index for first quarter is 3.675 divided by 3.7125 into 100, which is equal to 98.98. Similarly, seasonal variation index for second quarter is 4.125 divided by 3.7125 into 100, which is equal to 111.11. Similarly, seasonal variation index for third quarter is 94.27. Seasonal variation index for fourth quarter is 95.62. Next method is ratio to moving average method. The method assumes multiplicative model. Following are the steps. First one, trend values are calculated by the method of moving averages, that is period of moving average equal to number of seasons per year. Original values are expressed as the percentage of the trend values. Original value divided by trend into 100 are calculated. The percentages are tabulated, are totaled, and are averaged. Correction factor calculated by remembering the following formula. Correction factor equal to number of seasons divided by total of the averages into 100. Seasonal averages are multiplied by the correction factor to get the seasonal indices. Calculate the seasonal indices for the following quarterly data. Some yearly quarter-wise data are present. First, we need to calculate the trend value. For this, we need to calculate 4 quarterly moving total centered for quarterly moving total. For calculating 4 quarterly moving total, we add 4 y values. First one is 30 plus 81 plus 62 plus 119 equal to 292. Second 4 quarterly moving total is 81 plus 62 plus 119 plus 33 equal to 295. After calculating for quarterly moving total, we need to calculate centered for quarterly moving total by adding 2 for quarterly moving total. That is, the first one is 292 plus 295 equal to 587. Dividing for quarterly centered moving total by 8, we get the trend value, that is 73.375. Similarly, we can calculate all the trend values. After calculating the all trend values, we need to calculate original value divided by trend value into 100 and are tabulated seasonal wise as in the table value. After calculating the percentages of values of trend, the remaining steps is very similar to the method of simple average. That is, the total of the values of each season is found. From each total, average of the season is found. Seasonal averages are total, and the total is divided by the number of seasons to get the grand average. Seasonal indices of the different seasons are calculated using the formula seasonal average divided by grand average into 100. So the seasonal indices of the first quarter is 38.67, second quarter is 111.58, third quarter is 81.05, and the fourth quarter is 168.45. Merits. It considers trend and is better than the method of simple averages. It eliminates the effect of cyclical variations and is found to agree with the nature of many series. It is claimed to be better than any other method. The fluctuations of the ratios are less in this method when compared to ratio to trend method. It is flexible in the sense that different methods are available under additive and multiplicative model. It is the most popular method. Then about demerits. Although it is more simple than other method, it is more difficult than the method of simple averages. While calculating trend, The moving averages of a few periods in the beginning and of equal number of periods in the end are not available. That makes one of to feel that some information is lost during calculations. Hope you understood the basic concept of seasonal variations and the two methods of seasonal variations. Thank you.